Hello, welcome back to Monster Train. Hey, I'm back again, and in less than 1 year. Can you believe that? I think I was looking at it was actually only like 9 months. If you look at the run history here, it was I finished the series on March 7th, and then played a run on the 26th and the 31st, and then I think I streamed this game actually, and then this was the run we played recently. Um, yeah, I'm back. I'm playing Monster Train today. Basically, I'm gonna play whatever I want for now. Eventually, I'm gonna get to a point where I'm playing all of the video games that I have on deck. But for now, it's okay. I'm down to just swap it out every now and then. It's cool to play some other stuff, you know. And I'm just gonna keep randoming for a bit. Whoa, what the hell? Ring 6 Arcus, but it doesn't say which one. Did the mod break? I haven't seen that before. Well, that's weird. Hope you're doing well out there. The reception of the last Monster Train video was very good, so we can sprinkle a few in. And I don't know. I'm working up to it. I'll get there on the recording multiple videos per day. I'll get there. It's a mental battle, you know, you build habits. Anyway, we are Exile Wormkin, Exile Stygian, we have Pushback Talos, Jonathan Arcus, and Seraph the Diligent. And we have Proclamation, Titan's Gratitude, Total Recall. So I'm not, again, I said this in Slice and Dice, but I actually, you know what? You haven't heard this in Slice and Dice yet because those videos haven't gone up. If you are newer to Monster Train and you're seeing this instead of Wild Frost today and you're going, oh man, how interesting. I wonder what's going on. What I would implore you to do is go to episode 1 of The Last Divinity, probably. Well, there's a first look that shows you the very basics of the game, but this game got a lot of updates over the course of time and is extremely different from how it was on release, so you won't know a lot of what's going on. But if you watch, like, the first look, you'll get an understanding of the mechanics, and then maybe like the first and second episode in the original series of Monster Train, you'll be basically caught up. And then I'll make sure to take a little bit of extra time just on the decision panel so that you can read this stuff and see what it does. Because I'm not going to read it all off to you. But I'll be sure to not just like snap pick on these. I'll take a moment and we'll take a look. I'm going to play Echo right here, I think, because I have... Well, I don't have a whole lot of etches, but basically that doesn't matter for Martial Lord. So I just said I'm going to take Echo right. We're going to play Martial Lord here. You know what else I kind of want to do? Can I do this here? I'm not sure if I can. I can. So this game has a bunch of card borders, and I've always used this one throughout my whole time. Win a run at Covenant rank 25, and then I never swapped. I'm thinking to ring in the new series in the new year, we're going to switch to achieve Divine Victory at Covenant rank 25 with all clan combinations. That's what I'm thinking. Now, we are... This Echo right, I think we are good enough to take the money. We should be. I'm not going to take Mark of Invasion for more money, though. That's a little too greedy. And yeah, so as I've been saying, my plan in the long term is to reach a point where I'm putting out at least 2 videos a day. Ideally, it would be 3, but I don't know if I have it in me. And so I'm working towards that, mostly just by trying to shift how I view recording. But it's tough, you know? It's not as easy as I expect it to be. You're one off of hatching. I'm down to just throw the frostbite here. I'll always hatch this in time. And so, and this guy never bothers me. So you throw the frostbite to get a little extra time to kill this guy. Oh, I'm definitely sending 50 damage here. This fight is done, I would say. We can total recall. This thing hatches. I don't care if I lose etch though. Like it doesn't matter. I can etch. It doesn't make a difference. It shifts through the run. So we're gonna start out and we're gonna care about just hatching the egg usually is gonna be good enough. But as time goes on, Martial Lord plays exactly one unit, not one specific unit, but it's any one unit to pair with Martial Lord, and you overflow the floor, and that's the game plan here. What that one unit is a bit of a mystery. I'm down for hosting kin. It's a purple and it consumes, so it's double dipping on hatching. And I'm in for offering token. I'm basically just clicking the purple cards, but they're good, and I like it. Now we can play. Can we play Keeper of Echoes? I'm not sure. Multi-strike, good. What do you give me? Very interesting. Kinhost Carapace is just not very good here. Kinhost Vessel is, and I can hatch it regularly with Echo Right's bonus etch. So I'm down for Kinhost Vessel here. It's also free, which is nice. We want to commit ourselves to taking a card here, specifically a unit, because there's a high value multi-strike upgrade sitting around the corner. Now, here's your big question. And I will take a moment to look ahead. I'm going to think, which I feel like I did not do very much in Old Monster Train. So here's the situation, right? And I've been thinking about this a lot. I've been playing a little TFT lately. I've been playing Slice and Dice. I've been playing Slay the Spire. And something I've noticed about those games is that it's very easy to play super conservatively, and it's very easy to play super greedily, but you have to recognize when you're doing what and why. So what do I mean by this? Plus 25 on Kinhost Vessel is safe. It's good. You're going to help him hatch. He's going to be fine. But I can wait on this plus 25, and I can hope for and look for something better. You can get Large Stone. You can hit a different source of health and then get another multi-strike. So basically what the question becomes is, am I willing to wait to see if there's a good steel shop, right? That's what the question is. Will I die on the way? I definitely won't die in the next 2 combats. I won't be at risk of dying until... I don't even know when, really. I think I am, although this is Pushback Talos, which is kind of scary. And we are... Give it a sec, I'm having trouble actually scrolling through also. So it's like, let me look. There's a steel shop here I can take, basically. And I'll see this artifact. I'm willing to wait. Final answer, lock it in, I'm gonna wait. I think I can afford to. It's good to greed. Anything for intrinsic? Nah. Okay. Let's keep it. Yeah, we can pick up an infusion for it. This is a sweep fight, but everything should hatch. I'm gonna avoid armor 10 here, though. I think I take a lot of damage for this. So, I'm gonna go without it. Because I'm only gonna really get away with this because I ping these 5/1s off. Now... whichever unit is in front is the one that soaks up the purple echoes. I think Kinhost Vessel needs to go behind, and I won't see that card again. So I don't mind throwing it out. We get to Etch. We get to Train Steward. I'm playing just 2 echoes. It hatches our egg. Now, it's a little bit tough, but it's actually not that bad. Every card I play is 5. We throw out these Train Stewards. I don't have a purple here. Okay. I'm actually going to take no damage in this fight, which is good. If I had taken the armor, I would have definitely gotten hit. There, for sure, I would have taken 5. You could then do an analysis of if I was losing enough to care, basically. Like, do I care about what I'm losing? Oh, also, I'm not necessarily going to win this yet. Okay, now I am. The problem is, these bogflies get their attack from the echoes on the floor, and if there are no echoes on the floor, the bogflies do no attack. But at the end of every round, this thing will soak up all of the echoes to try to hatch itself. However, it works out just fine now. And he comes out and he's a 30 times 3, he does 90, this guy stands no chance. But, could have been close. No big deal though. Something else I should mention, by the way, I will make sure I make a pointed note of this on this episode. This game does not have injuries. If your units die, they are not harmed unless you took something to harm them. Just worth mentioning. Now, Echo Transfer is one of the, if not the best, damage scaling card in the game. The question is, so this is another case of can I greed? Can I skip this card that helps me hatch my units faster for this Echo Transfer? I think I can. In this spot. I have so much discard. The best part about replaying this game, I'm not mad. I haven't spent 2 years missing random discards, so I can pick this with my eyes bright and hopes high. I can click Titan's Tooth, and I can remember all over again why I don't click Titan's Tooth in this position, and why I say it's just a waste of my fucking time. It's so nice to be naive. Purge unit get an upgraded version later, purge a spell. The upgraded units get, I think, endless. I don't actually know because I never picked this. Purge a spell gives you spreading money or healing. I know that one. What are the unit upgrades? Let me look. Let me take a little look. Concealed Caverns on the wiki. This is probably Abandoned Winged? No, this is not Abandoned Winged. What do you think this event's called? Oh, Abandoned Winged. Here it is. Heaven's Aid. Okay, there are 3 unit upgrades. There's plus 20 health and Revenge plus 1 attack. Endless plus 5 attack. Extinguish deal 40 to the front enemy unit. Okay, those are pretty dog shit. I can see why I never bothered to learn that. Those are pretty horrific. I'll take a spell. And we'll just throw him Titan's Tooth. It's fine. You show me Spreading Titan's Tooth, that's cool. You show me Money Titan's Tooth, that's cool. You show me Healing, that's cool. I don't really mind. So Pushback Talos puts us in a spooky position. I didn't even look in that temple, but I was never going to take anything. I'm very afraid of Pushback Talos. Because I have to deal with these 5 attack, or 5 armored weirdos. Host Vessel goes, I think, all the way in the back, and then we're playing Echo Break, Recall, Echo Break, and we just hatch this egg turn 1. It's a good start. The pushback will just push the bog flies away. Not too concerning. Would have been really nice here if I had gotten the opportunity to play a Frostbite or 2, but doesn't always happen. I could go 15 by 2 here, but I lose damage mostly. The most that a floating boss can visit your floor is twice in this fight, so I am not too concerned. And I have plenty of health here, so I am focusing on the only thing that matters, which is making sure that this egg hatches. And as soon as it does, this fight is in the bag. Oh, another thing worth mentioning, because I will point out some things that are different from Wild Frost that you will not find intuitive, because Wild Frost is so different. In this game, if you don't have to have something in hand to discard in order to play a card, you can cheat around things like that very easily. Wild Frost is definitely the outlier in that regard. They do not let you do any cheating. 30, yeah, this is lethal. Okay. Talos is gonna come top floor here. She has to. Well, she doesn't have to. She could. Yeah. Technically speaking, there's like a. The best way that I could put it is there's a chance. They put in like a little bit of variance, and the little bit of variance is that sometimes instead of going. Because what they should do is they should visit the floor that they have visited least recently, is the best way to put it. But this game has a little bit of variance in place for that. It's just natural variance, you know, they put it in. Changes things up a little bit so that the fights aren't super predictable. You don't win this. Maybe you do. I don't know. Titan's Gratitude. It's good to be back. I don't know if you win this. Do you win this? You do win this. It feels like it's close, though. Anyway, don't fuck with it. If you have the win, don't press the buttons. Don't be a fool. Siren Song, Harness the Titan. This is not what I wanted to see here. This card is unplayable. I think Siren Song is okay. And Spiko's the Stygian. Clicking it just to say it says consume isn't that good. Siren Song is definitely the way forward. This card pivots runs very well. Whoa! Oh! 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 Huh. Interesting. This thing is really good. Like, Lodestone Totem is crazy. It is so powerful. The problem is that this deck isn't that good at incanting, and it can kind of get caught. But as an infusion, I think I would play it. It's crazy. If I were any other position here, I would slam this, and we would run straight to duplicate it, and the whole run shifts. We go Steel Shop, we buff this thing up, duplicate it here, self-infuse here, get a second one. This run is locked. But I don't think it's as good here because Lodestone Totem is a little incongruent with Echo Right. Echo Right wants you to play one unit with this floor and then just commit yourself to scaling those. You want to play 2 or 3 Lodestone Totems and then just lock the enemies out of the game. But that being said, I'm pretty sure. So Kinho's Vessel is at net. This unit is 1, right? At net, this unit costs 1 naturally. That's what I'm trying to say. Naturally, our relic gives -2. I think technically, this unit currently costs -1, and if I infuse it with Lodestone Totem and give it this +2 energy cost, it should just go back to costing 1. So I'm down to clown and just infuse it. Basically, is where I'm going with this, and then we're gonna take draw. We're never picking space. This can be a little awkward because I don't get to infuse until here. Now, how important is this magic shop? It's not that important. There's not a ton to grab. So I could go right path. Rules are okay, healing's whatever. I'm gonna go right path. And we're gonna check the Steel Shop, multi-strike. Would love to see Chrysalis here. What's it called? I don't know. Oh, you want to be greedy? I'm gonna be so greedy here. I'm gonna do it. Echo Seedling is the way. For sure. It's definitely Echo Seedling because consuming... extra consumes is all I want. Skip here. We're gonna grab our champion upgrade, which is Martial Ward 2 for sure. This now goes to Etch remove 2. And I'm honestly... don't let me get away with this. You should kill me. We're gonna keep the Train Stewards in. Actually, well... We're gonna cut we're gonna cut the Titan's Gratitudes first. So the most important thing is hatching these eggs, right? So you can cut these cards because they're not infused. That's my stance here. Although removing those wasn't great because I'm gonna go to this trinket shop. And I want to be able to roll the trinket shop and buy a trinket. I should have only removed 1. I cannot play Heaven's Seal. That's too bad. And it's a cursed combat. Many things to not like here. We don't play bottom floor, we just deal. It doesn't matter if I play bottom floor, does it? Like, I'm not gonna kill this thing anyway. On the bright side, I set up an Omega floor here. This floor is illegal. Very good. The downside is I'm gonna have to fight off the curses, and I can't do much. But I think I'm okay to actually plant echoes on the bottom floor. Should be fine. I'm just gonna throw this curse away, I don't mind. Good. This is very greedy. But what do you expect, you know? I should have... It looks like I'm playing like a madman. I'm mostly just shocked. I guess there's only 2 consumes. It's fine. Now that I think about it. Now that I recognize there's only 2 consumes. Oh, something else, by the way. I'm going to continue to just point out things that come to mind. You'll notice that I don't have in this run the option to take those challenge upgrades. Those are infrequent. That challenge upgrade event only pops up every now and then. It's not a constant. Anyway, because of Echo Seedling and Etch 2, I Hosting Kin, and I get 2 more, and I instantly hatch this guy. You see that? Very nice. This Train Steward goes here. And... okay. Kicking those down the road isn't my greatest play, I don't think, but it's whatever. I've double hatched my eggs, everything is fine. Total Recall, this card is hilarious. Total Recall has been unplayable. It returns 3 random spell cards to my hand, and I have drawn it with no spells and discard every time. It's impressive. I'm not gonna take this curse damage. That's ridiculous. I can just throw these away. Actually, these proclamations. Like I don't care about the echoes. They don't matter. I'm gonna take a lot of curses, but this fight's a wrap. Yeah, the consequences of my actions. Here to spite me yet again. I see. Yeah, I don't really care if I'm fighting curses for the rest of days. I do a lot of damage. Sure, whatever. It's 45 by 4 plus 30 by 2. This shit isn't close. I just maximize my healing. Or, yeah, my pyre HP, I should say. Not bad. Fuck you, Total Recall. Why are you here? Full Siphon, it gives me full echoes, but it also is not that good. Like, Intrinsic Soul Siphon would be good if I didn't have Echo Seedling. I'm gonna click Total Recall, I'm just not gonna be happy about it. Ooh, Guardian Stone. Well. It's actually not the worst idea, but it's not really that good either. You just can't fit it. You'll never draw this on turn 1 frequently enough to be willing to take it. I'm not a big fan of Drain here because it's really hard to play Drain in a run with 5 foregone powers. Even though it'll filter out, I'll clean a lot of these up, but like it's still not good. I already have a sap plan locked down for the last Divinity as well. Ooh, what are we getting? Big reveal. Don't be garbage. Okay. You hold on to it and I'll take the full. It's the healing one, which is fine. I would have preferred the money, I think, but the healing is okay. 275 to spend. I'm going to the trinket shop. We're gonna look. I hit. Okay, so this is GG. This is the high roll that I was hoping for. Hardened Hull. So this is now all of my eggs automatically are faster to hatch and have a 30 armor buffer, so they don't get sniped. This is, I think, the last piece. This is a high roll, to be fair. I think this run had a line through without hitting like this, grabbing this Hardened Hull, but that is the end all. Get a Hellhorned Umbra or Wormkin consumable. There was a point in time where I knew what these all were. Let's see if I remember them. So the Hellhorned consumable is Rage Serum, usually. Umbra consumable is Packed Morsels, or it's the commons. It's Packed Morsels, Prismal Dust, or there's one other. I could cheat and look at the logbook, but I don't want to. This is usually Broken Memories, I think. It's Broken Memories or... I think it's always Broken Memories. What's the last Umbra consumable? I have to go cheat. I can't remember it. I got 2. It is... It's Prismal Dust. So technically I think it can be any consume, but it's... Oh, it's Space Prism. That's the last one. It's usually the lower rarity, so it's one of Prismal Dust, Pack Morsels, or Space Prism. Here, there's no common consume. So for Hellhorned, it's Rage Serum, and I think it's only ever Rage Serum. Like very rarely, it can be a rare and you can pull Alloy, but that doesn't happen. And then Wormkin. Can it be Bounding Echo, Shelter? I've never seen it be those actually. I'm gonna take the Wormkin. Yeah, it's like it's always Broken Memories is what I find here. Oh, we get another. I'll take the Umbra. Prismal Dust would be cool. Yeah, sure. Those are fine. It's good to just fill up on consume cards because we have an Etch Boy in the end game. Sweep Combat. How much do I care about Spell Shield? What's in the next area? I'm going this path. I'm never going Steel Shop. I'm going here. Okay, this is the pass. I don't need the money. You can greed for the long term if you like, but I don't. I don't like. Okay, so now you see these, instead of being 8 shell, they're 5, and they come out at 30 armor, and I put this thing in the wrong position. That's gonna be a shame. Now, armor doesn't carry over after I kill. Or not kill, but like, you know. What am I trying to say? Armor doesn't carry over after they hatch. That's what I'm trying to say. This is a little greedy in itself. We'll see. I know it might look bad, but it's not that bad here. Because I just rip a consume card on this turn, which I think is pretty likely. And then these both hatch, pop out, swinging. Fine. So, if you remember, the Bogflies, they cared about number of echoes on the floor, right? Their attack scale is based on the number of echoes you have on the floor. These guys apply Reap to the enemies, so they care about echoes only if they're not killing the whole floor, which they always will. So I don't actually care about my echoes here. I'm very free to spend them as I see fit. How scary did you get? Not at all. I'm down to slam it on Total Recall. Total Recall into... But the etches don't matter either, do they? No, they really don't. Hitting Echo Transfer here is fine. Oh, this is Stealth Boss. And I just threw all my Train Stewards away. Okay. Interesting. By interesting, I mean I'm a fool. I have aired, but to err is human. I wasn't thinking about it. It's a stealth boss, though. And I just late drew Prismal Dust. Okay, so we have to play accordingly. What does that mean here? Well, that means I need to try to draw back to Prismal Dust. Because I need 3. And I think I have a chance. Oh, I could have played it, and then I could have broken memories. Ah, I see. I see. Okay. Lesson learned. Anything worth bringing? Oh, I could Total Recall, and then I could play it for 2. That's not very good, though. Playing it for 2 isn't really the win, is it? Especially not since one of them goes away. Yeah, you're 14. I'm getting robbed by the classic robbery boss. I don't want to play this because I don't want a random card on the top of my draw pile. I want my best chance. Although, do any of these draw? They don't. Okay. Oh, you know what? I could put Broken Memories on there. Not Broken Memories, the other card. Well, it comes down to a, fairly favorable play at this point. I should draw Prismal Dust. I did. What do you know? And now we go... See, I can sap. You're taking 103. The sap is wasted. I wish I could, like, just play through the cards and see what's better, instead of having to do the math. 1, 2, 3, 4 sap means you're gonna do... I'm just gonna play Prismal Dust. I think I live this. Okay, it's my fault. If I position correctly, I put my unit in the wrong spot. If I position my unit in the back, like I should have, I would have killed that without taking 112 damage. It's my fault, for sure. No doubt. Put my unit in the back and we take that one home nice and easy. I don't know why I put him in the front. He should not ever go in the front. And we'll take my healing boy and we're good to go. We're going... None of these heal. It's okay. Arcus shouldn't be too bad. Blinding and Looming Dark Shards. Incant and Rally. Rally doesn't matter. Incant's a little annoying. I'm keeping the Train Stewards right now. I'm gonna throw 2 Foregons before I throw the Train Stewards out. 50, I can go to 60, 75. I have to take this for the Packed Shards. Guess I'm looking at a second Prismal Dust here for Arcus. It makes Arcus a lot better if I have the damage shield, because Arcus is single big hit. I'm down with that. This rally isn't a big deal. We just remember the lesson. Put our boy in the back. It's terrible to copy this card, so I'm not going to. And we want Arcus to visit our floor as often as possible. It's very good if he's up here. This hosting kin draws a bit of a shame. I have nothing to hosting kin. What do I do now? I don't want to move this guy to the back is the problem. I guess I could hosting kin here. I don't have healing. But I'm gonna pass. I should cut these proclamations. They're very hard to play. Yeah, now we get into some interesting turn choices here. So I get to return Soul, any card I want, and play it multiple times. Echo Transfer is kind of elite. If I have the purples, I don't have the purples. So I think it just becomes... I don't think I want to etch my whole deck. It's got to be just Echo Break then. And we pop out some eggs. We can Broken Memories. I want to... Oh, Return Soul, it doesn't do that. Of course it doesn't. Yeah, I sense an Incant Shard in my future. You feel it coming? I feel it coming. We want to wait on Prismal Dust. I'm just gonna Intern. You know, you just kind of get a sixth sense for these things. The Prismal Dust is the real shame here, because this thing does lose its X value. Ah, I can actually Offering Token it away. How nice. So we're going to play an Echo Break, and we're going to play... I will pay 1 for this Foregone Power. Saving HP is important here. This run has not a lot going for it right now, I have to say. Noticing a bit of a trouble here. 30, 60, 90, you will hit me if I ascend you. Not very cool. The sap will win me some of these fights, but I don't actually survive with just one guy doing sap. Or one guy doing sap. I think it might be okay after I finish this area. If I finish this area, I should say. I very much want Total Recall gone. I don't want to look at this card anymore. So I can just play that. It's okay, we're trying to delay the Prismal Dust so that most of the hits that they will absorb are from Arcus. I am not beating this as hard as I thought. He's not spending as much time up here as I would like. I Proclaim before Total Recall because I'd be happy to throw this card away. 45 by 4. I'd really be happy to throw this card out. Am I allowed to? I will take a little bit, but I think it's okay. I'll take a 2. I think I have to. I think you don't get to be greedy here. I am fighting for my life. And the goal is to thin the deck down so that I can always connect the Prismal Dusts, like 1-2 with Arcus. That's our main goal here. That's what I'm aiming for. So I'm trying to consume as much as I can. Just throw this at Arcus. It's all good. Echo Break. Proclamation. It's fine. I think I still have plus 15s in this deck too. Do I have to send it here? I might have to send it here. I do have to send it here, yeah. I have to launch. It's only a 2. It's okay though. Playing it the way that I did gets me to 0 attack on this guy, so I don't lose anything. I'm not losing a damage shield here. Bottom card, Prismal Dust, is extremely nice. And we're gonna go... It's definitely Echo Break, and I come down here and throw the 16 Frostbite. This is a fight of inches, I feel. Oh, no, it's not apparently. I could have gotten the 5 HP. What do you know? Apparently I win this a lot harder than I think. Surprising. Truly. He was pretty reaped up by these guys because they're striking him. Interesting. Turn 5 consume spells. It's not that good, I don't think. Actually, it is good for the future, now that I think about it. Does this deck take energy or draw? I think it takes... I feel like it might take draw. What do I need energy for here, really? The deck's got a lot of garbage in it. Oh, the energy gives me more Prismal Dust. Yeah, I want one more on Prismal Dust for sure. I don't need the Pyre HP. I'm going right. I want magic shops, but I haven't gone to many removals in this run. Oh, double incans. Well, I suppose I could. Yeah, we want to come here to -1 these total recalls down, I think, because I'm going to be playing them a lot. Going plus 20 consume is good. Before I spend all my money here, I should check this. Winged Steel is, I remember having a lot of trouble with this relic, but it shouldn't be trouble here. I don't think there's anything it can really screw me over on. Frostbite does not decay, does nothing. Base charge is fine, but I just wanted to check if that's the merchant relic. It is not. Double stacking on... You can double stack on Siren Song, but this run isn't really about that, I have to say. Sometimes you gotta recognize, this run isn't about double stacking a Siren Song. This run is about shit like removing... Am I blind? Here it is. Removing Proclamation. Now we get Marshlord 3, who spawns in Big Papa, our good buddy. And I think we should be in a good spot here. Don't be overconfident. Spell Shield 2. Am I confident enough for Spell Shield 2? I think so. It's a lot of money, and Spell Shield 2 is fairly free. So we're going to put our Kinhost Vessel behind, Echo right in front. Remember, we draw 2 here. Fine. Happy to throw Train Stewards out. Yeah, so now we get our big egg. The big boy. It's so hard to play these consume cards, man. What am I gonna do? Prismal Dust my Echo right? That doesn't sound right. But what if I miss next turn? I guess I can Echo Break. The health doesn't matter. What's in here? Oh, like nothing I'm willing to bet on. Oh, hold on. I draw 6. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. So 1 out of 3 cards, and I'm drawing a little more than 1 out of 3 cards. Would you bet it here? Nah, I can just play Total Recall. It's okay. It's just not very, like, nice. Because I'm putting Consume on my whole deck. But this guy, Bog Wormling, every time you etch, he gets 10/10. That's his thing. So every time I consume a card, he gets stronger. He does have a cap. It's capped on, you know, how many consumes you have in the deck. If we set up an infinite, it would have been nice, but we could not. So we're going to be surviving these fights through the virtue of sap. That is what we are facing down here. I'm going to do everything in my power to not Total Recall Echo Transfer. He still takes 24, which isn't ideal. We have this big Prismal Dust though, so this fight's not that bad. Just a little bit scary. Where are these Total Recalls even coming from? I don't even know what's happening anymore. Maiden's Tooth. I'm just gonna take the Pyre HP, if you don't mind. That's fine with me. 25/2 is spooky. Nothing to return. You can have that armor, I don't mind. Enjoy it, don't you? Well. Still a Total Recall in there, huh? I can call that card back and then Broken Memories. It's probably good enough. I don't want to spend my health bar. Oh, you can Wormkin Etchings. Oh, I could set up a little something here. Interesting. It's hard to do, but you can set up a loop here, basically, where you just loop through your cards. You play 4 consumes plus Broken Memories, and then you bring back Wormkin Etchings, and you can do this forever, in theory only. And by forever, I don't mean you can play these cards forever, I mean you can consume forever. You never run out of consumes. As I appear to be doing here. Whatever. It doesn't really matter. It's good to just clean the deck. Unfortunately, this does not get +1 by return, so I'm winning this fight regardless. It's just good practice here to figure out what on earth I'm doing. This card never got... Shocking that these never got consumed. Oh, yeah, that's an X, of course. They really do nothing, huh? I guess we do quite a bit. Easy to overlook that my frontliner is doing 370 here. Sorry, my last card is Soul Crushing Guilt. Actually, very interesting card to take here. Days 3 is good. I think it's a pass, but it's close. Frenzied Swarm, I also think is a pass. This run doesn't make sense of those. Guess we're going right. Urgestone. That goes on Proclamation. Spell Chain goes on. Take a look. Blights and Scourges cost 0. Oh, Golden Vault. Golden Vault's pretty good. But it incentivizes me to stop spending. Anything good for holdover here? You can holdover... Holdover Siren Song is okay. Holdover Siren Song actually is a little better than okay. I think that probably wins me the game. Let me grab this. And then let me -1 it. So, the rules here change in the final fights. Specifically on the last Divinity. Diligent Seraph is a fucking goof. You gotta understand, he has no shot. He makes my life easier. He's a goofy guy. What am I leaving here? I'm leaving Spell Chain. Oh, you Spell Chain Broken Memories and you play this card forever. You always have a consume every turn, which is nice. Or more. And I'm gonna grab a second one of these. Okay, there's a lot to do here. Lots of ways to go about it. I'm actually gonna skip over Golden Vault. We're gonna take Blights and Scourges, cost 0 for Diligent. Oh man, Sigil Seaweed would have been great. That was the best pick, but can't know it's here. I'm removing... I'm not gonna cut Drain Stewards, I think they're fine. It's probably just foregone power here, right? There's a number of foregone powers you're happy to have. The Train Stewards are okay with the minus cost. Yeah, the less you happy with foregone at like 2 to 3. I'm happy at 2. And we'll call that good. Okay, let's go punch in. I'm 100 pack shards, all is well. Let's kick it. The good news here is that it's going to be very easy, in theory, to hatch my eggs in this fight. Because he just gives me consume. The bad news is I have to remember what gets consumed. Oh, and this isn't very good. Well, I guess it's fine. I'm willing to make a bunch of Prismal Dusts and then just throw them away. It's not a big deal. Ah, Broken Memories. Would have liked that card a little more. It's gonna bring me a 1 cost. I'm going to not play Siren Song in this fight. It doesn't really matter to play. It brings little to the table. I would love to shoot one of these guys. It's helpful for sure. Because it -1 curses me. And a lot of this fight is just dealing with the 10 billion curses they're gonna throw at me. This gives me 8 damage shield. It's good to commit it, but for 4 I probably don't. We just want to fill up on sap to win this fight. If I can put up enough sap to clear the board every turn, I'll be happy. Like Total Recall. Whoa. Weird. That was like a weird animation skip. Do you see that? How strange. This card got consumed, which is good. Bring back Broken Memories. Now things get a little bit strange. The cards are just gonna come flying in here. Oh man, yeah, it gets... I'm basically just gonna beat out a lot of these curses. I should not play Siren Song. I'm gonna throw so much shit on top of my deck. I'm gonna beat out a bunch of curses. Because we can go like... Posting Kin... You wanna end on Prismal Dust, I think. So you go like Broken Memories for Total Recall. Play it. Oh yeah, it gets rather strange. This goes in, this goes in. Sure. It's good. I want to just I'm maximizing etches for sure here. We're just scaling our Bog Wormling up. This turn also I'm going to play a bunch of spells, and making that cost 0 just shifts the turn quite a bit. So we go Total Recall, Wormkin Etchings. This all consumes, this whole hand consumes. You're done. We return here. Return Echo Break, it's free. And we bring back Wormkin Etchings. You can see what I was talking about earlier with you can set up a little bit of a loop here. I'm gonna leave the Broken Memories in. It's good to do. But the big point here that you need to recognize is that we just put 50, we put 25 sap. Seraph is at negative 50 attack here, which is quite good. Total Recall goes, this goes here. I don't like how this played. Maybe Return Soul, Wormkin Etchings, I don't know, man. Do I look like I know at this point? Do I sound like someone who knows? I don't fucking know. You're all dead. Even if you don't die immediately, you're so negative you can't hurt me. Just get out of my face. It's a very strong run, and it's horrifically dizzying to play. Like, oh man, is my head spinning. It starts to make more sense, but you can't play in the wrong order, or else you just lose. Notice, by the way, this is the first time through the deck. This is the first time we fully finished drawing the deck. I'm also, because I haven't been super cautious, I am now out of cards. But that's fine, I have created a 5-10, 5-40 through my antics. Oh, I'm actually not out of cards. There you go. And also the boss is at negative 50. Well, technically he's probably got a base attack of, like, what? I guess they're not gonna let me see in Relentless. Doesn't matter, he's dead. And we're just going to do the same thing to the Divinity, but the Divinity is going to be much harder of a stomp in terms of the actual boss, because he doesn't leave my floor. So he's just going to have to sit there and take it all. And I'm going to sap up his minions, his goons, if you will. A tripling Wormkin Etchings is honestly horrifying. I will do it, but I want you to know I am not ready for this one. It's almost bad. It'd be good if I could -1 them. Anyway, I'm gonna just throw all the consumes up. 336 on first turn. The big problem is I actually have to ping these off in some way. Let me come down here and Echo Break these off. Total Recall. It's a shame Total Recall doesn't do something to the costs. What's in here? Total Recall, Prismal Dust. Okay. Fine. I don't think the Divinity stands a chance here. I really think this is all in my favor. I can't really imagine it getting away from me. Oh, this is cards in my deck. Sweet, getting this Wormkin Etchings to 0 is huge. Oh god. I'm starting to get a little nervous. Oh jeez. I can feel it. The fear is setting in. The horror, the confusion. Where am I? How'd I get here? Who are you? Yeah, take the harvest, I don't care. Just spare me. This guy might be scary. I doubt it. I mean, I'm killing most of this shit anyway. Total Recall first. Let's see what we get. We get Return Soul. Sure, bring that back. I just like, oh my god, look at all these cards in hand. I just can't stop generating so much value. Somebody help me. Save me, I'm generating too much value. It hurts. It's too much. I think this round might actually cause some amount of threat. Hold on. Oh yeah, no fucking way. Oh yeah, never mind. Worm Connecting. Can I draw? No, I cannot. I have not played. What's the card I'm looking for? There's a card I'm thinking of. Offering Token is the card. I have not played that yet. So I could draw Offering Token there. That would have been elite. This guy actually gets to go swing on the pyre. This is the wave that'll always threaten you because it has just so much health to get through. I guess this wave also threatens, but the mini boss is not as problematic, I find. Anyway, as I was. Bring it back now, y'all. I'm getting dizzy again. I'm just gonna leave. That's it, I'm just gonna leave. I'm out. Goodbye. It's over. No, I can't die. But have I ever truly lived? Making Worm Connections free is the big play here. Getting another free one of these is very good. Oh lord, oh no. The last Divinity, negative 160. Good fucking luck, buddy. I'm gonna etch the Titan's Tooth too, because it's double consumes. He's so large, holy moly. My man's out here at 520. This guy is Mondo. He's Omega. For real. Actually, this is not a hard turn. Wait. Yeah, this turn's actually pretty easy. I just, play the hand. A little concerning. That might mean that I'm running out of steam. Am I out of, Worm Connections? I might have run my... Oh, You think I'm out of Worm Connections? Remember when I said this is now a Siren Song run? Remember that goofy ass? Get that shit out of here. Don't ever. Do you think they beat the 610, 630? No, I guess not. No, I guess they don't really. Don't do it. don't do it. Just take the win. Yeah, so despite my best efforts to throw this run in Combat 5, as Monster Train does, Monster Train is a game about dying in Combat 5 with an otherwise winning run. We got there. And that was fun. I had a great time. I hope you had fun as well. I had a positive gaming experience for sure. Oh yeah, I have to go run summary. Hold on, I almost forgot. Generate challenge, yes. And here we are. Injury corpse driving. Core driving. Thanks for watching. It's been fun. I hope you had fun. If you enjoyed, don't forget, leave me a like, comment, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.